Abia is a state in the southeastern part of Nigeria. The capital is Umuahia and the major commercial city is Abia. The commercial hub, Abia, was formerly a British colonial government outpost in the region. Abia State was created in 1991 from part of Imo State. It is one of the constituent states of the Niger Delta region. Geography: Abia State, which occupies about 5,834 square kilometers, is bounded on the north and northeast by the states of Anambra, Enugu, and Ebonyi. To the west of Abia is Imo State, to the east and southeast are Cross River State and Akwa Ibom State, and to the south is Rivers State. The southern part of the state lies within the riverine part of Nigeria. It is low-lying tropical rainforest with some oil palm brush. The southern portion gets heavy rainfall of about 2,400 mm, 94 in, per year, especially intense between the months of April through October. The rest of the state is moderately high plain and wooded savanna. The most important rivers in Abia State are the Imo and Abia rivers, which flow into the Atlantic Ocean through Akwa Ibom State. Infrastructure and economy: crude oil and gas production is a prominent activity, as it contributes over 39% of the state's GDP. However, the indigenous oil companies, through the Marginal Fields Program, MFP, have not found it easy to attract the requisite funding and infrastructural capacity to explore some of the marginal oil fields, about 50 in the state. The manufacturing sector only accounts for 2% of the GDP. The industrial center of the state is in Abia, with textile manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, soap, plastics, cement, footwear, and cosmetics. In addition to the above, Abia State government have just built a 9,000 capacity multi-purpose international conference center in Umuahia. This edifice of international standard was built by Governor T.A.Org to enhance tourism as well as boost the state economy through hosting of major international and local events. Representing 27% of the GDP, agriculture, which employs 70% of the state workforce, is the second economic sector of Abia. With its adequate seasonal rainfall, Abia has much arable land that produces yams, maize, potatoes, rice, cashews, plantains, taro, and cassava. Oil palm is the most important cash crop. Oil and gas exploration: there are over 100 oil wells and 3 installed flow stations in Abia State. There is also an associated gas plant, Abia, an NPC gas plant. As of 2012, Boundary Commission said it returned 42 oil wells from neighboring Rivers State to Abia. This would have meant Abia being fourth largest oil producing state in the county. Oil giant, Shell, holds most of the licenses for the wells in the state and has concentrated on the estimated 50 wells that are considered high yield. The state produced 36,000 barrels of crude oil per day, Amateur produces 23,000 barrels per day, and Isimili Flow Station produces over 8,000 barrels of crude oil per day. Then 4 oil wells in Isaka go to Abigo Flow Station. About 30 oil wells from my village go to Omri, and about 8 oil wells from Omri go to Afam, lamented Samuel Akazinogu, chairman of Abia State Oil Producing Development Area Commission, ASAPADEC. However, the state has complained of poor funding from its oil revenue federal allocation. Our people are really suffering, and there are lots of projects we can still execute to alleviate their sufferings. University and colleges: there are 4 universities in the state: the federal-owned Michael Okpara University of Agriculture at Amudike, the state-owned Abia State University in Utru, the Gregory University Utru, privately owned, and Rima University in Abia, also privately owned. There are two tertiary hospitals, the Federal Medical Center in Abia and the Abia State University Teaching Hospital in Abia, which serve as referral hospitals in the state. The Abia State Polytechnic is also in the city of Abia. There are two major power plants in Abia, the Alaji Power Plant and the Geometric Power Plant. Abia is one of the most peaceful states in Nigeria and has been a haven for foreign investors. The state's population has grown rapidly since its creation. Travel: the nearest airport to Abia is Sembak Cargo Airport, Owerri Airport, an hour drive to Umuahia and Abia, and Port Harcourt International Airport, 2 hours. Uyo Airport, Akwa Ibom State can also serve would-be visitors. The distance between Uyo, Akwa Ibom, and Umuahia, Abia, is 73.28 kilometers, 45.53 miles. The rail transport is also another means of travel, very effective but currently on revitalization. Abia is connected to Port Harcourt by rail. 5. The coastal parts of the state are equally accessible with boats and canoes. History and population: Abia State was carved out of the former Imo State in 1991. The name Abia is an abbreviation of 4 of the state's densely populated regions: Abia, Bend, Ijukwuato, and Afikpo. It is one of the 36 states with 17 local government areas, LGAs, that constitute the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Abia people are of the Igbo ethnic group, who are one of the indigenous peoples of southeastern part of Nigeria. Their traditional language is Igbo, as its citizens are predominantly Igbo people, 95% of population. English is widely spoken and serves as the official language in governance and business. Abia's over 2.4 million people are mainly Christians.